Hello, this is Daily Smith Summit News, the news channel where to talk about when Smith Summit will happen. And we have received news. Well, I'm saying it like this: you've received news. However, we have given you the news this fine day. It was technically yesterday, however, we don't dwell on the past on the Smith Summit News channel. We have received gameplay, a trailer of what's to be shown in Smith Summit 26. And today is a breakdown of what's in that trailer. So join along for the ride and let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So what they've done there, you see, is that they've done this panning shot. And this is actually, you might think it's just for like, to make the video look good. However, it's actually meant to show the amount of bamboo here in the forest. Because we got a Goons account and it actually reveals that it is going to be in summer before they announce it. So that was a nice little Easter egg that they put in there. Just so you could get the news a little bit early if you were a keen-eyed watcher like I am. And also you can see it here. They also did it with the mushrooms. Each of those pixels actually all add up. And when you put it into a translator, that says summer there. That's a cool detail as well that they added. Another thing is that they actually put these orange reddened trees, which are the opposite of Smith's colors. This is actually a metaphor to show how the Smith crew has evolved and how they've learned from the first summit to make the second one even better. Almost like a reincarnation of Smith themselves. If you couldn't tell here, they actually put a mountain into the shot. This is meant to show you that it's Smith's Summit. Otherwise, this would or could represent something else. However, this was put here so you would know that this is Smith Summit News, which is cool to see that they put that in. And also, what appeared to be, to the regular eye, they're actually gondolas. However, these are a reference to Doctor Who and the time-traveling telephone box, which means that we could have time traveling on the Smith Summit server. However, that is just a theory given to me by my goons, and we will have to wait to see if we need to fire them when Smith Summit comes out. And if you didn't know that is actually an anvil, which, believe it or not, is the Smith logo, if you couldn't tell by looking down there. So this is, in fact, from Smith, which is great to see. And another nice thing that was just happening there is that you could see the flag was actually moving smoothly, which means that there won't be any horrific TPS on the server like there was on Smith Summit 1. Yeah. And this actually lasts for like an exact amount of milliseconds. And if you put that into a time graph, you actually see it reveals the exact date of when Smith Summit will come out. However, I'll let you guys do that though, because like it would be just cruel of me to take away all the fun of figuring out exactly when Smith Summit will come out. However, that is all I have today. Feel free to find the exact date, time, and hour that they revealed in the trailer of when Smith Summit will release. And I hope you have a good one. There was news for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.